Alright guys, so this is week 11 I believe. So update, some of the things we need to get done this week is got to finish clearing out the trailer here. This has been our go-to storage and cut sand stain room because we don't have a garage right now. So we need to get all this out of here. We're trying to use it up in the bus as much as we can. And then this week I want to get the rest of the trailer set up for my shop. So putting the CNC in here and all my work tools. So I can be working out of here, make sure I have everything in here that I need while we're at the shop. Then we're trying to finish the kitchen, countertops, and cabinets in the bus. So that's kind of the goal for this week. It's been, you can see it's been snowing and raining the last couple of days, so that's been kind of slowing us up. The rain really kind of gets in the way because it's hard to work outside with the rain, set tools up and stuff. The snow we just kind of work around. You get to plow and shovel and move snow all day. So we're hoping that lets up soon. And then we can get back into the bus stuff. If I get the kitchen done, I might be able to get the mini split hooked up. So that's the third thing we might be able to do. It just depends on time and weather. Alright guys, so we got the kitchen today. I got one of the kids coming out later to do some cleanup. I'm going to take this all apart. I've got to reframe some of this countertop, and then this countertop's got to get the backsplash connected to it. And then we've got to get it all sanded. It's currently snowing outside, so that's always fun.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
When we build our backsplash in, we're going to make cup holders for the back. So that's kind of what this part of this is. It's the framework for that. We'll cut the backsplash first. I just got back to the hardware store. Just fasten the workbench down. Use some inch and a quarter screws. Got some hinges for the back bed. Some bolts for the battery connection. Stainless 3/8 that I needed for the Victron links. Some spray paint for some other metal stuff. So yeah. There's always little odds and ends to grab at the hardware store. Here I'm going to be reframing this. I'm just going to add another 2x4 to this. I need 9 inches here for the Berkey. That'll sit in the corner. And then I got a hinge. With the piano hinge, I've got to recut the countertop over here so it'll hinge up out of the way. I've got a gas strut to go on that. And then we'll be able to open the freezer underneath that. So it'll be kind of hiding the freezer. The freezer we didn't actually want in this spot. I actually built a cabinet to go over here. We originally were planning on doing a chest freezer underneath the bus in the storage bays. Our old freezer would have fit, but the new ones are a couple inches taller for some reason. So I think we're 2 inches short of fitting under there. So we had to move it up to the bus. So we kind of just want to hide it in place. I finished lining all this up, put some stops in, but looks pretty good.
I think you got it stuck. That piece there, Elisa, can go by the sander.
35.
35. 35 by 18. Look at that. Almost all the wood's gone.
Alright guys, I got it stuck. It's all ice I dropped off the edge. I'm trying to bust the snowbank back. She's stuck pretty good. I'm going to try the traction mats and see how it works.
These you need to take off so these things will stay on. You do this side, and I'll do this side. Like this? Yeah, you need to screw it in until it's hands tight. We're working as a team, so I can get done with this job quicker than Dad gets that box up here until it's hand tight. Until only stop when it's hand tight.
Alright, finally got the mini split in. That's where it's going to be, a little angle. Got the piping running behind the cabinets and going down to the lower unit. That's in the bay where the old air conditioner used to be. So 25 foot just reached. We got to tape up some stuff that tore a little bit. I actually tore this out to make sure I didn't kink it coming through here. So I'll tape that back up. It goes down under the cupboard. And it just makes it to the mini split unit outside. So we get all that hooked up. We got our power line running. That was definitely a chore to get it in there. It did not want to go. Got my drain line will run out, and down below I'll be able to pipe that all the way down next to the driver's seat there. And then these will be upper cabinets, so this will all just be kind of in the back of the cabinet wall. So if we ever need to, we can get to it. So yeah, and hopefully it doesn't leak. I had to tip it up at about a 45, tighten all the fittings that I could reach, and then roll it up into place. Didn't seem to move at all, and I had them pretty tight. So I won't be able to test those fittings, which I don't like. I used some gasket thread sealer for that. So hopefully they seal really good. I got them nice and snug. I won't be able to test it, but I'll pressure test it when I do a vacuum on everything, and I'll let it sit for an hour or two, make sure it's all sealed, especially since I can't see that. The one down below I'll be able to see real easily. So this is a 25 foot run. Now I get the fun of cleaning up all my mess from today. So put tools all the way and get all that figured out. This I got kind of just a base. It's fastened here in 6 spots, and then it's on top this metal rail and fastened in. I'm gonna trim around all this. I finished boxing out underneath to clean it up. I'll probably hang my CB underneath there because there'll be, behind this will be a little triangle spot of plywood that I can mount stuff to. Some stuff like that. I'll have my wires in there for my 12 volt, like I said, the CB and the ham radio, stuff like that.
Okay, so I just gotta say how much I love this guy, because I came in, he called me out here to show me some things, and with the upper doorways here, and when I saw it I was like, oh no, those measurements are not going to work. He had to tear them out.
She's picky.
And he had to redo them. So I just have to say, this guy, he's my love. I love him. He's the best. Look at his good work too. Look at that. Kitchen cupboards. Kind of disappointed. Today we were supposed to get started on painting like the final color on the bunk room, which would have been super duper cool. Oh, it's cold out here. I already have a ton of layers, but oh, it's cold. Okay, but painting, we were gonna get that done, but then we remembered, as we often do when we're about to start a project, that we're not ready to paint, because we have to get putting done on the ceiling before we can paint the ceiling. And before we can paint the walls, we have to get the ceiling painted, and we have to make sure the putting's done. So I'm gonna go make sure putting will be done. Oh, more stuff is done. It's cool. And a little warmer in here. Hello, Lisa.